Whether you've done it, you're trying to do it, or know someone who has, everyone has a potty training story, sometimes horror story. Julia Goes is a behavioral analyst and the executive director of Koaches, and she's going to show us how to avoid some common potty training mistakes. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Michelle.
Okay, first of all, what is a behavioral analyst, and how does that affect potty training?
Right, so a behavioral analyst assesses and modifies behavior using all research-based techniques that have been proven to be safe and effective. So typically, it's a couple years past a master's degree, education-wise, with experience implementing behavioral modification plans. So I've been doing this for 11 years, and something that came up time and time again was potty training.
It's so tough.
Parents are really struggling with this. So as a behavioral analyst, I was writing and implementing potty training programs and getting these kids potty trained. So now Koaches offers in-home potty training programs for kids, and we are happy to be here. I've been doing it for a long time, but it's a new service to Kansas City. So parents are now finding out that we're here and they're going to get the support that they need.
I wish I would have known about you 3 months ago. So my daughter, we're finally there. She just turned 3 and we got there. What are some common mistakes parents make?
So there are 3 common mistakes that parents are making that I see all the time. First of all, parents are making using a diaper way too easy. So
how is that?
So think about this. So as people, kids especially, we are drawn to taking the most easy route possible.
Right.
Okay?
It's convenient. You don't have to do anything.
Exactly. So
squat in the corner.
Exactly. So when a child uses a diaper, they need to be involved in the cleanup process. So whether it's going to get the clean diaper, taking off the dirty one, being involved in the cleanup, anything that you can make age appropriate that they can do, they need to be doing. Because once they start using the potty, they're going to see that the potty is way easier, there's less steps involved, and they're going to be more prone to do that than wanting to use the diaper.
That's great.
That's a big one.
All right, now it's also time to motivate. How do you get kids excited about going in the potty?
Yes, so good question. Most parents do have some type of reward system in place, but they're not doing it to be most effective. So there's some criteria that rewards have to be. The first one, it has to be immediate. So within seconds of the behavior going in the potty, the kid has to get the reward. None of the, you're gonna get a cookie after dinner, which is 5 hours away.
Immediate.
Okay. It has to be immediate. The second, it has to be contingent. So under no other circumstances should they get this reward except for when they go in the potty.
I have friends that do like the one M&M, you know, something really small. How do you feel about candy as a
Candy, you know, for some parents it works, and I'm going to talk about, you know, how to choose a reinforcer.
Okay.
We're going to talk about that really
sounds
briefly.
good. Okay, it's also about opportunity.
Yes, so you have to create as many opportunities as you can. Potty training is a new skill that that kids are learning. So to create as many opportunities, the kids should be drinking a lot of water during your potty training process, or juice mixed with water. Okay, because you don't want to wait for it to happen. You want to make it happen. Okay. Also, you want it to be worthwhile. So when you think about reinforcers, some kids will work for one M&M. If you ask a kid, "Do you want an M&M?" they're gonna say yes. But you have to make sure that the reinforcer matches the amount of effort that they're having to put in.
Right.
So if it's something new, really up that reinforcer. As they get used to it and they, you know, get better and it's easier, maybe one M&M will work.
And you also need the right tools. You brought some great things to examples that will help them.
Yes, so parents are always pleasantly surprised that you actually do not need anything expensive or fancy. So these are the things that you will need. First of all, a timer. We get busy during our day, and set this timer for every 15 minutes. So once the timer goes off, it reminds you and the child it's time to go sit on the potty.
Great.
Okay.
And then pull up?
Second of all, a pull-up. So when I talked about having them do it themselves, a pull-up is a lot easier for them to take on and off without being messy, rather than having to undo a diaper.
And some kids are excited to wear underwear. They feel like big kids.
Exactly. So these are essential. take them to the store, have them
pick it out, with their
This is
favorite thing on it.
Big deal. And you know, have a little party where you throw away the diapers you're not going to use. I mean, don't really throw them away, but just have have them see you put them in the trash. And this is the new
So
thing
long
we're gonna do.
diapers.
Exactly. And then water and juice, creating those opportunities. They should be constantly drinking water or juice mixed with water.
And you say you can flush wipes, which I think is interesting.
You can. They have some wipes that are flushable. You want to get the ones that are flushable just so that they get the hang of this is where the wipes go.
And make them more comfortable. They like to put their feet up when they're sitting in the potty and make a little comfortable seat with them to help them so they don't fall in.
Exactly. So they have the teeny tiny seats that go on the floor. I prefer this because it's more like the real deal. So it's easier for them to transition, when they get old enough not to use it. They're already used to sitting on the potty.
And it's way easier cleanup. That's all I got to say.
Exactly.
Thank you so much,
Exactly.
Julia. We appreciate you stopping by. Great advice. Let's check in with Michael.
Nature.